Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How is everyone doing today? So look, I am dressed. My hair is done. I look so fucking cute. However, my contacts started irritating my eyes and then I put my glasses on and then the sun was glaring off the freaking lenses and we just ain't gonna be wearing them, okay? So here we go. Before we begin, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And subscribe to my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. So, I had to close all the windows in this house. Because it was way too noisy. They are doing construction next door. So, we're going to try to see if we can stay cool and talk about this story. Now, I'm going to drop this intro so we can get on with the show. And the show today is talking about this lady. Y'all, we are talking about this damn lady who, is suing this man for, I think, not showing up to a date or because she had a bad date. And I just don't know what the fuck. So we're going to drop this intro and we're going to get on with the freaking show. Okay, y'all. So we are going, hold on, at the stream. We are going to, let me make sure y'all can hear me still. 1 second, just checking. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're going to pull this up since I'm not showing my face in these glasses. Okay, I love y'all or whatever. I'll show it after when I take my glasses off after I finish reading shit. Okay, for a little bit, just for a little bit. Because I look cute or whatever, but... you already know how it is, child. So anyway, hold on. I'm trying to take this down. Okay, so I'm going to get this from the Daily Mail. It is all over the place. I saw it on, I believe it was the Shade Room this morning. But I went searching. They had it on TMZ. They had it on Daily Mail. So I decided, you know what? Let's go to the Daily Mail because they are so overseas motherfuckers. And the overseas motherfuckers ain't going to hold but so much back. Okay? So, Michigan woman, child, this is a black woman. Let's be very clear, okay? Let me start off by saying this is a black woman suing a black man, okay? Because I believe, we'll find out, but I believe he didn't show up for a date or she had a bad date and I don't understand what the fuck. And then she showed up in court yelling and arguing and going back and forth at the judge. Listen, the aggression is not it. I need, it's the fallback needs to be a lot harder. I don't understand what's happening. Listen, the reaction to the judge tells me why the motherfucker ain't show up for the date. I wouldn't showed up either, child. So anyway, Michigan woman is suing man for $10,000 for failing to show up for a date, claiming he deliberately and intentionally hurt her, and then gets into a furious screaming match with the judge over Zoom. Ma'am, it's her. Listen, y'all know we try to be balanced over here, but off gate, it's her. It's her. It's her. I saw the screaming match with the judge before we even get there. Ma'am, it's you. Shout out to Michigan, child. Child, it's you. Okay? Goodbye. All right, listen. It's like people mad. Anyway, what her name is? What's the fuck is her name? Oh, okay. What? Quashanta Short? Quashante Short suing Richard Jordan in Flint, Michigan. There's too much shit happening in Flint for motherfuckers to be suing people over dates. Okay, Michigan. Okay, so she's suing Richard Jordan. Hold on, I just realized I have this whole goddamn Netflix series still playing. Hold on, pause. Awesome. Okay. For intentionally infliction of emotional distress in the court of Judge Herman Maribel Jr. Listen, this shit is ridiculous. The suit was filed back in 2020, and Short, the girl, claimed Jordan, the guy, did not show up and left on her mother's birthday, and her mom had just passed away. Did not show up and left on her mother. What was she going on a date on her mother's on her mother's birthday when she passed? Girl, bye. During video posting online of the trial, Jordan claimed that he's being sued for $10,000 because of a bad date and says little else. Listen, he don't have anything to say. Listen, Linda. Just like these overly aggressive men, we don't have, they don't have the right to have all these expectations of us. Overly, like, you need to calm it down. The fact that you in here mouth battling with the judge and all this motherfucker say is, I'm in here over a bad date. That says everything that I need to say. That says you might have been a little extra. Everybody don't have to deal with your crazy. I need people to understand, just like women comprehend, do not have to deal with the fuckboys and the crazy and the damaged and and the I hate my mamas of it all. Let me just be very clear. A lot of these men don't also have to deal with female crazy, your daddy issues, your abandonment problems, all of this shit, because this shit is bare abandonment issues playing the fuck out. And it makes, I don't understand why she don't comprehend. This is from 2020. Why is she so aggravated at the judge? We about to see the video. A Michigan woman suing her date for standing her up, and a judge hearing her case goes into a wild shouting match when she is accusing him of insulting her intelligence. This is the fucking problem. Okay? Quashante Short is suing Richard, whatever. The suit was filed back in 20. We read that, okay? The Zoom court hearing quickly went off the rails when Short began yelling at the judge and refusing to answer his questions. Ma'am! Can we be for real? Like, what? Girl, bye. You get so much more with honey. That's a real ass saying, It's a real ass saying, Like, so we mouth battling and arguing with the judge because why? I don't know. But we expect to win our case. Okay, maybe we don't. Maybe we trying to figure out why this nigga ain't show up for this date. I don't think I would have showed up either. The Zoom court hearing quickly went off rails when Short, the women, began yelling at the judge and refused to answer his questions. During the video posted online of the hearing, Jordan, who appeared to be at home, says he's being sued for $10,000 because of a bad date and says little else. Then he stopped talking. I always say, you gotta, when come on, and you just gonna go ahead, even if the motherfucker was all in the wrong, he stopped talking, and then you go on some goddamn tirade over a nigga who didn't show up on a date 2 years ago. Was it that fucking for real? Girl, come on. Okay, he being sued. To be honest with you, sir, I thought this was just gonna be thrown out. Jordan deadpan to the judge. We had a date, one date, and nothing else after that. And now I'm being sued for $10,000. I think this is a waste of your time. Facts. Okay, so let's watch this. Hold on, wait a minute. What? Can y'all hear it? Cause I damn sure can't.
Say goodbye to equipment fees and hello to our new fiber internet with the equipment you need.
Wait a minute. Let me try to, hold on. Let me try to get this sound. I don't know if y'all can hear it or I just can't hear it. I don't know. Daily play. Okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Volume, because I couldn't hear it. I need to be able to hear it too. Okay. There we go. What's happening? Oh.
In one straightforward
There's a commercial playing.
Fiber internet and a Wi-Fi 6 gateway for $39.
Let the commercial play. And we'll go back. Hold on. Let's set it up while the commercial playing. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Come on now. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, what is it? Intentional infliction of emotional distress?
Yes.
Is that the claim?
Yes, okay. It is.
That's not something that's really just.
Hold on. Oh, fuck. It restarted. My first question is, why is she in court and it looked like she walking around a mall? Y'all peep that? Okay.
Justiciable in district court.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
I said that's not something that's justiciable in district court. That has to be brought in circuit court.
To be honest with you, sir, I thought this was just going to be thrown out. We had a date, one date, and nothing else after that. And now I'm being sued for $10,000. I don't see how this is going to go any further. I think it's a waste of your time.
In that letter, he lied. And then that's what brought forth the perjury. It was never perjury in the beginning. It was perjury after his response.
Well, you can't say, listen, he has the right to put what.
Does she know what perjury means? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so the wrong and strong of it all is killing me. It is killing us. The accountability. Like, what? Ma'am, you're not even sitting down. You are walking around a mall or someplace. Girl, bye.
Whatever is in the answer.
I'm not saying he can't, but
you can't add another count because you don't like or you disagree with what is in his answer.
If he responds and his response is a lie, it's perjury, then my documents will prove that he lied in his response.
No. It's his version. First of all, do you understand what perjury is?
Yes, I understand perjury is a lie. I know what perjury means.
Perjury is a statement, a false statement made under oath.
She's in like CVS with all the smoke.
So
exactly, and I got documents that prove he was lying.
Okay, pause. Look at the guy she was supposed to be on a date with's face. Okay? The head holding this is why I didn't show up for the date of it all. Let's continue.
You don't understand. It's a false statement made under oath. Under oath. When did he testify to something that he lied about? It's a false statement made under oath.
Bottom line is, you said it's a criminal offense, so I will send it to circuit court. Are we done here?
No, you don't understand, ma'am. You don't understand.
Are we done here? Are we done here?
Perjury is a false statement made under oath.
I know what perjury means.
I know.
Criminal offense or not?
What statement? I don't see anything in the complaint that says he made some false statement under oath.
Because you don't know what happened. You're on the outside looking in. You don't know anything.
But you're the plaintiff. Wait a minute. You are the plaintiff. You have to lay out your allegations properly.
Are we done here?
No, we're not.
Exactly what perjury means.
No, we're not.
Do not insult my intelligence.
You have to
not insult my intelligence.
You have to lay your.
It is not.
Oh, you have to lay your complaint out. You have to allege this in the complaint. You have not.
Please do not insult my intelligence.
Oh my God.
Americans are growing more worried about the direction of the nation.
Oh my God, y'all. Y'all saw that shit? Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So that happened, okay? And then she ended it with, don't insult my intelligence. It has nothing to do with intelligence. She is hurt and upset. I have no idea why it even started a screaming match, okay? I have no idea why she called herself suing somebody and didn't even have enough time to sit somewhere properly to be able to see the judge. She's too busy walking around CVS with a motherfucking attitude. I don't understand. Listen, let's go to some of these comments. Hey, Couture Bay, she got in here early. She said, remember to misspell all trigger words, as well as don't forget to join the beauty school. Damn right. And I sure take all payments of donations. Please donate to the channel, Cash App, Super Chat, whatever is clever. You are appreciated. Hold on, let me go up. Here we go. I forgot to put that up. All right. Let's go back to some of these comments. Hold on. Let's go back up. Hold on. I'm trying to get comfortable since y'all ain't seeing me or whatever. I done went into bed and shit. Summer Baby says she's here on time. Okay. Jada stayed up for this. Jada, don't you have jet lag, girl? Go to sleep. Jet lag be kicking my butt, y'all. I don't play with them games. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Ty said she's straight up crazy. Listen, it makes us look bad. Just like trash ass niggas make real men look motherfucking bad. It's the he didn't want to go on a date with you probably because this is your behavior. You're aggressive. No one has to deal with your fuck shit behavior just because you're a woman. Can I be fucking realistic? Nobody has to deal with all. You saw his head, him holding his head, him, just shaking his head while she arguing with the judge. The judge is trying to even explain to her what it really is. She's so caught up in her emotions. That's why I say we have to learn to control our emotions. Listen, I know I get emotional my damn self, but this is 2 years later, ma'am. And again, it wasn't that deep for you even to think to let me prep and be somewhere so I can be sit down and settled and come with a real argument when you call yourself trying to sue some nigga because he didn't show up for a fucking date. Who gives a damn? Why are you even making dates around your mother's death time any fucking way? It's abandonment issues. I get it. But the reality is that she probably should go find her daddy and sue him for abandoning her because it's really not that nigga she mad at. And again, shout out to Michigan. She said, this is ridiculous. It's so, and this, again, like I said, I wouldn't deal with overly aggressive, assholey ass men. He don't have to go out on a date with you. I don't give a fuck what letter. Even if he wrote you the biggest Spoonie G letter and got all up in your freaking panties, that was your stupidity. That was your stupidity. All of this for a nigga you ain't even been out on. I don't know if they actually went and they talking about one date or he stood her up. Maybe he stood her up for date 2 because he wasn't feeling her. That's it. Nigga don't want you. Guess what? He don't have to want you. And it's okay. But all of that aggression with the judge, for what? What the fuck did the judge have to do with it? Nothing. Hold on, sorry, my cousin just texted me. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Hey, mommy, how you doing? She said, are we going to pretend that some black women are unstable? For example, the crazy-eyed black woman that said men can give birth recently. Listen, there's some people who are freaking they have issues. And they don't need to be dating, and they don't need to be suing people. They need to be working on themselves and their fucking issues. Okay, the fact that she brought up her mother and her mother's death, she's dealing with the loss. She felt abandoned. Where is the daddy? She ain't say shit about it. That where is the daddy? Because it wasn't that man that you've been with on a date once. Honestly, it wasn't his responsibility to be there for you in your time of need. Can we be honest? I don't give a fuck. I don't need to know what he wrote. Y'all went on one date. I don't give a fuck. You big and grown. How long you falling for the spoonie G? I don't fucking know. After a certain age, a nigga gassing you is just fucking is a lesson you need to learn because the fuck. On date 2 and you that mad? Nigga ain't even lie to you that long. It was only allegedly a date 2. Shut up. You know what? I had to stop myself from saying that the first time I was gonna pronounce this girl's name, but you know I don't want to say that because ghetto is not necessarily as ghetto does. You know, I know a lot of ghetto people who you would, you know, that aren't really. Damn, I gotta close this window back. Fuck it, it's hot in here. You know, it's a funny joke. Okay, yeah, let's not say that because if we say that, you know, no, I don't really want to say that. I don't want to say that, but I did think of that. I ain't gonna hold you. Hold on. She says the Flint water. She said she was in the airport with glasses with no lens. That went out in the 90s, decades late. I think, oh Lord. She was in the airport. She was somewhere. Sit down. You know you have a trial. Sit the fuck down somewhere. Sit down. You can sit down at the airport. They have chairs. Sit down. She walking around. She all over the place. Like, you didn't know. You did not think to plan your motherfucking travels until after. This is the problem. This is why. So many reasons just off of her reaction and the way she addressed the fucking judge. It's a goddamn judge, ma'am. The way she addressed a judge. Why? It's the lack of accountability and probably issues with having any sort of respect for a man, and probably why the nigga ain't want to go out with her ass. Look at what she did to a damn judge. Ty said she was at the airport returning the call on the day she was to be before the judge. She crazy. That's crazy. If that's what happened, that's freaking insane. You know you had. That's what I'm talking about. If a dude did this shit, let's be a buck. If a dude, I don't give a fuck how nice it sounded on them dating app messages or whatever. If the shit come out and you start seeing crazy, you start seeing he got issues with women. Like this woman allegedly got issues with men. She looked like it because she coming hard for this black judge. Like he wasn't just trying to, you know, like saying, okay, well, this is the wrong courtroom, and trying to like understand. He got ill because she's he's a judge. What the fuck is wrong with some people? But again, we know a bunch of dudes who are just like this. Shout out to Kevin Samuels from dying from hypertension. Okay? Random. No, it's not random. This is crazy people. Crazy people with their crazy expectations. Motherfucker got whole freaking horrible diet, taking blood pressure shit medication, and drinking Red Bulls. You got court. But you're returning cars. You get court. But you're returning court that you. Not court that, oh, a nigga took you to court. No. Court that you filed a suing where you benefit from. And you running around the courthouse, running around fucking returning cars to the airport. I saw vending machines in the background, disrespecting the judge, don't even have her fucking face in the camera. The smoke of it all. I wonder if that would have happened if it was a white judge. I'm just asking. The smoke of it all. The smoke of it all. Then when you wonder what, girl, bye. Child, the judge is going to send a call. The judge need to send a call to the other judge over there that he told her to go to, and she going to lose that case. Let's not play. No, bitch. Accountability. And then she talk about you playing with my intelligence. You ain't fucking smart. Because if you were smart, you wouldn't be walking around the airport, number one. You wouldn't have been in this position in the first place, number two. Okay? You wouldn't be cussing out no goddamn judge. Damn sure that. If you were fucking smart. You so emotional over a nigga disappearing on you. Be emotional to your dad, because I don't understand any other reason why she's so fucking angry and why she bringing up her mom. She feels alone. She has nobody, and this man, I don't know. She thought he was supposed to be here, like for her when her mom was passing. That wasn't his responsibility. That was your dad's responsibility. And for whatever reason, he was not there. I don't even want to get into the mama. I don't know. I don't care. But as a grown adult, you don't then get to take your daddy issues or your fucking mommy issues like we tell these niggas every fucking day. Every fucking day. You don't get to turn around and take your fucking daddy and your fucking mommy issues and take it out on me. That's not what the fuck we gonna do. I would have dubbed her ass too. And the desperation of it all to keep trying to have me in your life by even fucking suing me. Could we be more pathetic? Could we look more sad? You know how these man-of-fear niggas is about to take this shit and try to plaster it on all of us? What? Get over it. Y'all, I'm tired. A waste of tax dollars, a waste of times. He took his mask off. He was so irate. The disrespect of her. That's a freaking judge. Who raised you? Who the fuck raised her? It's a judge. You're mud. I don't understand. A judge that's trying to put you on and help you out, and you just disrespecting him because that black man couldn't do what you wanted him to do, and you just have a problem with black men because your dad probably abandoned, your black dad probably wasn't there for you when you was growing up. It's fucked up, but again, that ain't the judge's fault, that ain't that nigga fault, that ain't nobody's fault but your dad. Wow, who is she talking to like that? The judge. Not even the dude. Again, I don't even think, listen, if I gotta all of that, I don't even want to go that deep in an argument like that with a man I'm engaging with at any levels. If this is what she doing to a judge, you know she giving hard neck and smoke in every conversation. Hard, angry black woman, bad attitude, just angry at the world because of whatever the fuck. And again, we are accountable for ourselves and need to work on our own shit. Everybody ain't fucking, again, I will continue to say it. Those other people are not responsible for your mommy and your motherfucking daddy issues. And if we could say that to these crusty ass niggas who hate their mamas like Storm, etc., we could say that to these girls out here who don't want to acknowledge that they got hard hate for niggas because they daddy wasn't there for them. They wouldn't even know what to do. A nigga telling them something, what? They never had to listen to no man in their life. That's what it is. It be them girls who never had to, you ain't never had to grow up listening to no man giving, they raised by mom, aunties, and fucking grandmas. No man has ever had any sort of, I don't even want to say power, but well, fuck, power over them, like their moms, their aunts, or grandma, do. So there we go. This is how you end up in them fucking situations. She said she was calling from the airport earlier. She needed to take her ass home. She said, order in the court. I wish I would argue with anybody as a judge. I wish. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. She wildin'. Hard wildin'. Hey, Jada.
Hey, hello, and hello to everybody in the chat. First things first, please make sure you hit that like button. I don't know what's
Shorty.
going on with y'all. Y'all acting like y'all don't know where that like button is today. I'm gonna need y'all to hit it real quick. And then secondly, I had to bust out and laugh with y'all and let y'all know exactly what my daughter said when she walked in. Because she was like, Mom, what are you watching? And I was like, Miss Jovi. And she was like, no, I mean, like, what are y'all going off about? And so I explained it to her. And she was like, that lady pressed 2 years later over a date with a guy she never really met like that. I was
Exactly.
like, yeah, girl. And y'all, she ain't even 16 yet. She'll be 16 in 5 days. Nonetheless, is my
Happy birthday,
16-year-old daughter.
baby.
So thank you.
Yeah,
Did y'all hear? I don't know if
I
y'all can hear
did.
it so low. But yes, honey. I was like, now if my daughter who's going on 16 knows better, why this lady don't know better? This is so desperate. This says that she needs professional help that
Yeah,
no man can offer unless they got a professional degree and got her sitting on a couch somewhere because this is
exactly.
too much. And I
Yeah.
understand. I sympathize that her mother has passed away, but sis, what
That
does
ain't
that have
got
to
nothing
do
to do
with
with
the
him,
cost of
honestly.
tea in China?
Yeah,
Clearly, that man dodged a bullet.
clearly.
And like you said, the manosphere men are going to take this and try and throw it on us. Lord have mercy. But we ain't even about to be accepting that. We just go ignore it and keep it moving
Mm-hmm.
because this is not us. This is clearly, I'm gonna give you an excuse, sis. This was clearly you and the effects of drinking that Flint water. Yeah. Okay, clearly she was drinking too much of that water, and that's what happened. Now, I am interested in knowing if there was possibly some extra to it, because she was like, "You don't even know what happened," or whatever she said, or "You don't even know all the details." Now, the way that it was already explained from just that little bit, I'm wondering if there was a whole plan that she spent money on.
Why the fuck would she even do that?
Now, you know, it's some women out here that
Yeah,
be
but
like, when
then
you put your
again,
hand
like I
out
said, if
and
you're
you
the
have,
dum dum, you take that L like a dum dum.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like. Come on. Like, can you imagine? But then again, we'll if that is even the case, we'll turn around and say these niggas shouldn't be complaining about taking women on a date. It's not that deep,
yeah, that's
right?
true. That's
She
true.
shouldn't be paying for the date if that was the case to begin with. These are the
Yes.
lessons she needed to learn.
And see, this is why I said, even if she was just only paying her share of whatever, and the extra money she threw on top was for stress or whatever, let's just say she was paying her own. This is why I tell y'all ladies, don't pay your own. If he can't even pay, then you
I
don't got
doubt.
no time
Listen,
for him.
I doubt that's
None.
the situation, but it's still a
I
good
doubt
lesson
that's it.
to tell.
I
It's
just
still a good
wondered.
lesson.
I just wondered. I'm like, what? I'm like, now what if that was the case? If so, she still did the wrong thing, and it's just a whole complete teaching lesson. Don't be that pressed. If
Yeah.
it was about some money actually being spent, don't y'all be out here spending that money because see stuff like this could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, don't be that desperate over a man. Did I already say that part?
There you go. I
And
feel
if
it's
you
just
going
that it's
through
to me
anything, go
it
get help.
screams it screams desperate over man for man. Bro, that's why she mentioned her mom, and I think he spoony G'd her for some pooms.
And I bet that's what it was.
That's probably what it was. That he probably boinked her and then dubbed her on a date. They probably had a date scheduled for a Friday, just as random shit. Probably met his stupid ass on Tinder. I don't know, girl. Probably had a date scheduled for the Friday and Saturday. Her stupid ass met up with him on a Wednesday, got knocked over, and then he dubbed her. It sounds like that's more
of the situation. I was thinking
that sounds like that could be a possibility.
I wondered if they even met at all, because he was like he mentioned the one date, and then it's like he kind of was just like, and I ended up not going. And I'm like, so are you saying you ended up not going to the very first date? Or are we talking about there was like 2 dates and you didn't make it to the second one? So I kind of was a little confused. I couldn't hear the video all the way. But either way it goes, it's screaming desperation. It screams that you need to be seeking a therapist, especially if you still mad about this 2 years later.
2 years. We're talking about something that happened in 2020. Girl, a date. Not a dude dubbed you on a date, not a car accident, not we're fraud. She didn't say, you defrauded me. No. He dubbed me on a date. Yep. That's where we at.
That is exactly where we're at. And think about it like this. If this was a guy and a female did not show up, because I want to just express how.
There we go. Let's talk about that. Go ahead, give it to
This was a guy and a female did not show up. If a guy went to these lengths, if he acted like this,
we would be calling him all types of thirsty bursties.
Man.
All types.
Said he was psycho, needed help. That there was all sorts of flags that could have been seen. We would be saying that.
That's what I'm saying. We gonna stand for something. We gotta stand for it. We can't just say, these niggas is crazy, but some of us chicks is crazy too.
Exactly. That's why I was like, oh my goodness. I really was pulling for this to be a non-black situation. Even when you were saying her name, I was like, let's just hold it.
As soon as I saw the picture, I was like, girl, damn it.
No, I was blonde hair. You know me, I rock different colors when I feel like it. But when all I could see was just her blonde hair, I was like, oh no. I said, so she not even sitting down, respecting the judge. Oh. She out somewhere doing really nothing. I doubt whatever she was doing was important that she couldn't handle.
Here we go.
An hour from now.
There we go. That's what I'm saying. Returning a car. Like, are you for real? You for real? You can return a car all day. She could have did that before the hearing, after the hearing. What are we talking about?
Yes.
Come on.
So I'm really just like, what was she on? Oh yeah, that Flint water. Shout out to Flint. This is no diss to y'all. Just take it as a joke. Take it as a joke. I'm a Detroiter. We still got dirty water here. We know it. That's why we don't want to drink it either. When they finally decide to tell everybody that our water is messed up too, we'll probably realize why some of y'all acting this crazy out here in Detroit right now. But yeah, so that is my 2 cents, sis. I just, like I said, once my daughter said it, I was like,
ain't nothing else to say.
Get up here and tell her what you said.
Yeah, ain't nothing else to say. Like, for real.
Okay. So that is it. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. That like button should be higher up. Or is it just me? Is my screen doing bad numbers? Because
I can't see the likes on StreamYard. Would have to go on the on YouTube. I ain't on YouTube.
Okay, well, just do it like this. If you guys have not already, go ahead and hit that like button. It only takes a second. You ain't even gonna miss not a minute of the show if you just minimize the box and go ahead and get that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing the video. Share if you care, because y'all know y'all got some crazy friends that just might do the same thing. And we don't want them to be embarrassed, okay? So let's get the video out there.
Yep.
Make sure that you subscribe if you like the vibe. Hit that bell so you don't miss out on any of the jewels that are dropped right here on the Jovi Beauty School channel. Make sure you follow Jovi Beauty on all platforms. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch.
All of them.
You're somewhere else nowadays, aren't you? Make sure you go to her website, jovibeauty.com. And if you would like to submit a donation to your sis, go ahead and donate at Wait, let me go backtrack. You can super chat, or you can make sure that Jovi gets all her coins by going to $Jovi Beauty on the Cash App. You can also hit her on Venmo and PayPal using Jovi Beauty as well.
Damn
And
right.
I am going. Whoo, that was a whole
Thank
lot.
you so much.
If you would
I
like to
appreciate
join
it.
the beauty school drop-ins, make sure you hit that join button. If you do not see the join button or it's not acting right, give me 1 second. I'll drop it in the chat. And I am out.
Thank you,
Bye.
Jada.
You are welcome.
All right, guys, let's go back into the chat. Again, I dropped the link for anybody who wanted. Sorry, I was literally looking for what I'm going to eat later. Don't judge me. I can't believe Dottie says I can't believe this is happening. Child, listen. She said, Ty said the judge should have had the marshal drag her from the airport and lock her ass up. The judge, like, it's just the embarrassment of it all. But again, she might still be living her wrong and strong, because it's 2 years later she's still trying to sue this nigga, then you already know. But she might still be living in her fucking wrong and strong. So even with people looking at her and saying, well, sis, you need to do this. Like, why you know, here we are. All right, hold on. Oh, I can get my food delivered soon. Okay. Margot says she's secondhand embarrassed. She was cringing. Did he have a date planned? And it cost her money, time, distress. I don't think it cost her anything. I don't think, not enough. I honestly don't think it cost her anything. I think it's probably more of like what I said. She got used and felt away. Margo said, do not insult my intelligence. Man, you were arguing with a judge over a date at CVS. Miss me with that. She ain't that bright. Talking about don't insult her intelligence. If she has any intelligence, honestly, she would have been sitting at her house. Shit, at least sitting in her car, right? At least sitting in her car. But no, she would have been like that dude she sued. That dude she sued was dressed. He was in his best attire, okay? That polo shirt was probably the best shit he owned, all right? He was sitting in the house. He knew his house was trash, so he blocked out the back. You know what I'm saying? He was present. He was there. He was facing his frame was in the camera. He wasn't walking around on the freaking, you know what I'm saying, like a dumbass. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cole, cut it out. Displaced anger. She's mad at, that's how I swear to you. And she probably was like, I'm tired of these niggas using me, and just leaving me. And it really, again, in my opinion, stems from her dad, especially when she's talking about her mom just passed and da-da-da-da. It screams abandonment. It screams, oh my God, I'm alone. It screams, I have nobody. You know, and a dude who should have been there is not there. And I'm sorry for that. That's the shit. That's one reason I'd say all the time that you don't need to be breeding with people who are not whole invested in you. Because when you do, your children, this is your children. This what happens to your children when they have a dad who they don't know, don't give a fuck about, don't know nothing. So angry at men or black men, you're suing one motherfucker and you're cursing out the damn judge. I need it to make more sense. Also, this happened in 2020. Weren't we all quarantined? Like, lady, you supposed to stay in the house anyway. I didn't even think of that, but facts. I didn't even think of that, but whole facts. Whole facts. Talk about, girl, bye. Every sec. I swear to you, I really think, I'm thinking in my head, I feel like they had a date scheduled, whatever's clever, for like a Friday, and she might have met, or maybe she just said some wild shit. Again, I've had situations, I know you ladies have, where talking to somebody and they seem cool, and then you go on a date and you're like, oh shit, this nigga crazy. But shit, remember I went on a date like last year, early in the year, and I was trying with that guy, and I told you he was a Capricorn. We went on like 2 dates, and I was like, nah. Like, shit happens, right? Like, so it's like saying, oh, I could sue because the nigga don't like me no more. Cut it out. We the ones with all the money. Can you imagine if these motherfuckers try to sue us because we don't want them no more? Yeah, you right. He probably didn't smash. Can you imagine if he did? You right. You right. You 100% right. You right. It was probably just, like I said, they had his shit scheduled or whatever. She probably did drive out of her way. You know, but she probably gave off that judge energy. Okay? She gave off judge energy. And the nigga was like, you know what? No, thank you. Girl, I hope you caught up. Mm-hmm. She said, wait a minute, I ran across some non-black people. She wanted her to be non-black so bad. She insulted him the moment her camera came on. Shake my head, man, what are you doing? It looks like she has issues with black men. Because she did insult the judge. The judge was just trying to talk and be like, and trying to understand the case. Like anything else. Like he got 1,000 of them today. Like he just trying to get through the fucking the Rolodex, the folder. He's trying to get through all the cases. He ain't here for all of this shit. She said, who goes off on the judge? I will have to cast the replay. Shake my head. Yeah, you will have to cast the replay. Some people need a vibrator and some therapy. She don't need no vibe. She need to leave her coochie alone. She need therapy. She need to figure out why she's so angry at these men. She need to figure out why she even so, don't insult my intelligence, try to play me for stupid. Stop playing yourself for stupid. Again, these are the things she told the judge is the things she really is probably what she be telling all men. All of these black dudes, because this is the type of dudes she date. Don't accept my intelligence. Sorry. She was giving Karen white woman privilege. Can I speak to your manager? Minus the white woman and the privilege, so she just looking crazy. Todd said, if we met, we're going half. Therefore, there's no obligation. I can take care of me when I get home. LOL. I'm not going half. I'm Todd. We don't go half over here. I'm not going half at all. I'm not. If I go half, it's a dub. That's how you end up paying 50-50. Struggling while he's saving money to move on in 10 years with this bitch he really want. You good? Not me. Not me. Not I, says the Joe. She says she's clearly missing some marbles. Why are you even talking about this? It's embarrassing. Mm-hmm. Nobody, here we go. Nobody is obligated to keep dating you. Okay, it didn't go right. You gave off crazy. He can leave. Just like a dude give off crazy, I'm out. You give off little dick vibes, I'm out. You give off crazy, I'm out. You give off you can't pay for the date, I'm out. I have that right. Just like a dude has a right to feel like, okay, well, I want you to pay half. That's cool. We don't have to go out. You see what I'm saying? If it don't click up, it don't click up. And that's it. And we move on. She want to sue this nigga like he owe her alimony. But half of these bitches don't even want to get married. But we want to sue men for dates. Sue men for dates, but half of you don't even get child support. I'm done. Smart cookie you are. Yes, I am. That's why we over here on the Jovi Beauty Show trying to give it up and teach these vibes. Okay? Like, for real. Life is short and hell is hot, and us women especially, we ain't got time to be too long, too many times. I've done it myself. Okay, too many times we stay in situations and relationships and whatever and waste our time. I'll tell you one thing about men. I saw this meme somewhere and it's so fucking true. I saw it this weekend, I believe. It says men are the MVP. It was something like men are the MVP of self-care. They do what's best for them Always. Now, if what's best for them is using your stupid ass, that's what the fuck they gonna do. If that's what they choose, they gonna do, and they not gonna feel bad about it. Okay? They ain't gonna feel bad about it, or for to pay 50% of the rent. They not gonna feel bad about it. When he decide he done saved up enough money, or if you're 50-50 behind, and gonna go move on to that young thing that he gonna pay everything for, or it don't even gotta be the young thing, honestly. You know, the chick that he really want, he gonna pay all the bill. That's what he gonna do. A man is always gonna do what is best for him, hell or high fucking water. And some of us screaming about self-care all the damn time need to really think about what that means. Cause in 2 years she's still coming after this nigga and she's still angry. How is that self-care? That's a heart attack waiting to happen. That's a stroke, ladies. That's a fucking stroke over a dick you ain't even ever had. Fuck that. I don't want a stroke over a dick I had. Okay? I damn sure don't want one over a dick I don't have. People, you know what? It's crazy. People call me cold as fuck. That's one of my things. I'm cold. Whatever. Y'all know I'm not. Y'all know I'm not cold. I'm a loving bitch. Anyway, but men I've always experienced that, being cold. Sometimes you need to be cold. Sometimes you need to be cold. Cold works. Over emotional, fucking spazzing out, screaming about some motherfucker not liking you. Oh, you don't want me. It's not how you get a man to even want to be around you, let alone even want you. Why would he want you? I keep telling you, other people can only value you as much as you value yourself. Out here arguing and cutting it up over a nigga who dubbed you 2 years ago. Hard smoke. And this is in court. So imagine her outside of those sort of situations. Let's be for real. She said, Marlo said, LOL, pay half on a day. Who? I have obliged with you my presence, and for that you are welcome. Ma'am, you are a beauty schooler. Ma'am, yes, you are. Okay? Listen, I will be a cold bitch. I'm working on being a little less cold, but listen. I would rather be a cold bitch than be falling over for a nigga who don't want me. The embarrassment 2 years later. Bitch, you gonna be, nigga, no. We ain't doing it. We not doing it. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. What? You have on all platform. What the fuck is this? Oh, oops. Anyway, god damn it. Anyway, let me see. She said, I can't even show this to my dude. He will have so many jokes. It is embarrassing. She said, being cold has helped my sanity tremendously. Like, yeah, y'all know I'm an emotional Scorpio, but you have to have, it's a self-protective mechanism. Given so fucking much, like that, I don't understand why she's so aggravated by the nigga she ain't even going on a date yet. Like, what the hell was you doing on these goddamn video chats and why are you giving so much? I say this to even people that I know, like, video, you're on the dating apps. Why are you giving? You don't know these people from a hole in the wall. You got to learn them. And after somebody do some shit and they tell you how they feel, they show you how they feel about you based probably on some fucked up shit that they do. Like your response should be, for me, like, oh, okay. Once you show me who you are, guess what I do? I believe you. Right? Stress for what? Girl, bye. Let's get the likes in the chat up. You could to a bay. Jada's back. Hey, Jada girl. What's up?
Hey, listen, shout out to everybody that's still in here. Shout out to the new people walking in. Please make sure you hit that like button. Listen, I'm hearing this 50-50. I was trying to lay down, watch it from the TV, call it a day, but in my spirit, I just could not let y'all keep talking this 50-50
Well,
in the chat
there
room.
was only one person, but yeah.
Oh,
You
okay, because I'm like,
know,
wait a minute, I done laid down. And I'm like, it's
we gotta
50-50.
coach them. Sometimes, they don't know no better. They mamas didn't tell them. We gotta put them on a game. We don't pay no 50-50 over here.
Ain't no 50-50. Look, I got a dude, and as a matter of fact, he was on my channel when we had that discussion about 50-50 stuff. And he just couldn't believe that I would not at least go Dutch with him just for the first time. And I'm like,
No,
listen, how
no.
long have I known you? I've been the same way ever since. We've known each other since we were kids. I've been
So
the
then
same
what? So
way.
then what? Why does he expect you to be different? Than
That's
who
what
you
he
know me
told
to have
me.
been.
Right. I'm like,
The
you
value
know
is supposed to
better.
go down because you got older or something.
Thank you. And he like, man, he was like, you act like I'm broke. I ain't no dusty dude. And I was
So
like,
then
I
what's the
know that.
problem?
Right. So like, why you talking to me like I'm a dusty chick? And he like, I make over $200,000. You see my money. Yes, I see
Okay.
your money.
So
So
then why do
it
you have
is
to pay for the date?
it is embarrassing for you to even say so. He was like, I was just talking like, the first five and maybe like on the sixth one, just to test you out. I said, and
What?
you're going to fail your own test
He's gonna
because
feel
I'm not
test you
going
out.
Dutch.
Wait, what is he testing you? What is he testing? What is he
Exactly.
testing?
You tested.
This is the manosphere fucking the broke manosphere fucking up men who actually have shit heads.
He
Broke
actually got
manosphere
tests.
say that
Okay.
because they actually can't afford a date. Why would he be testing out? Why? If you have pick me qualities, what is he testing
Yes.
out?
Like, what is this? And it really cracked me up because I was thinking in my head about how he had previously said to me that I've tacked on more money since my 20s, when he remembered that I used to say a man had to have at least $75,000 to deal with me. And that's when I was in my early 20s. When I got in my 30s, I said he need to be making 150 or more. When I
Yeah.
get right here at 40, I'm like 200,000, no less. And I mean that. And they're
Hmm.
like, why your price going up? Price
I'm
goes up.
price
Inflation and
goes
all.
up. Inflation and all. I'm valuable,
Inflation
bruh.
and all.
If
The
you don't
things
see
that
your value,
were
nobody
me
else
back in my
will.
20s are not the same things in my 40s.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I
Life,
want more in my fucking 40s. I want to start talking about buying a house and all of these other things and grown up things and doing those kind of things cost money.
absolutely. I'm like, think about it. If I'm requiring this of you when we were like in our 20s and then in 30s, then what make you think that I would still be requiring that same amount as time go on? You mean to tell me that your money didn't go
Maybe
up
he
as
thought
time
your
was
value
moving
will
up?
go down even though their income goes up. Again,
It's like,
this
what are
is
you thinking?
that's manosphere thoughts in my mind. Why would your value go down? I told you my homeboy said that shit to me. And that's the last time I spoke to him. He was like, because you need to watch Kevin Samuel, nigga. What? You've known me my whole life. I've known him since we were 18 years old. We worked together for like 6 years. What about me tells you I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? But I guess because we getting older, your value goes down. So
Mm-mm.
now you are what in their opinion you should
I got
be
better with time,
accessible.
baby.
You should be
You're
more
absolutely.
accessible for them because Kevin Samuel's ass told him that.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, no. And that's why I declined them back then and had no problems with it. No, sorry, honey. Because if I'm in my 20s and I'm saying 75, by the time we got to 40, you should be at 200,000. So why would I be any less? That makes no sense to me. So that's that's just my thing. I thought it was interesting. Like I said, I was trying to lay down, but I thought it was still some 50-50 talk going on in the chat, and I just the spirits
The
of no
spirit
50-50 just
compels
jumped
you,
up in here.
girl.
Okay, the feminine woman in me just could not let y'all sit with that. If y'all don't get nothing else out of me today, y'all get this. Do not do 50-50. I don't even
Please.
care if you got it. Don't do
Please.
50-50.
I don't know what the fuck wrong with some of these women.
Right. If he can't do 100 to get your attention,
Then he don't need
leave
your
him.
attention.
Leave him because there's other guys who will.
Who
If he's
will?
straight out the gate telling, I need a woman that's gonna build with me. Okay, building sounds great. What do you have? What do you already have a foundation? Because
Does
see,
he
you should
have?
have
Yeah,
that
you want.
before you ask
It's
for my
always.
attention.
It's never the ones already making 200 that need somebody to build with them so they can make better and start. And also we can make $500,000 a year, and so he can start. No, it'd be the motherfuckers making $30 and thinking, and talking about what you gonna do for them. Ma'am, no.
No, they want you to struggle and stress with them, and like you said earlier, so they can spend that money on who they really want.
There you
No, I'm
go.
not sitting struggling with you. You should not even be asking me to struggle.
The
You should be
struggle.
like, look, baby, hopefully I get everything together in time, and I'm coming back for you. Okay. Otherwise, we don't need to be talking because you can't afford even yourself
Afford
right
to
now.
date me. I told you
You
my
need to
first
be
time. You
on the
cannot
grind.
afford. One of your things should be, again, and I guess this is just how I show up. Can you even afford to date me?
Okay.
And that's regardless of how much money I make or don't make. Can you afford to date me? That's
Can you
it.
afford to date me? Can you afford to
Because
treat me as I treat myself? Let's just
Because
start
you
there
don't
because
want
some
me
guys
to give you
they can't
all
even
of
do
these
that.
women vibes, right? They want you to give them all them women vibes, right? After those dates, then I want women to cook for me. Can you afford to date me? AKA when I cook and I like to cook it up, and I got filet mignon in the fridge right now. Can you afford
You
to
want me
date
to
me?
cook? Can you
Can
afford
you
the
afford
groceries?
the groceries? Can you? When I say, well, when we have fish Monday, can you afford to buy the fish on the Mondays every Monday?
Okay.
When we have the
Like
fish
you
on
ain't even
the
got no
weekend,
technical
can
skills
you
to go out there and get it for us, but
to
you
make it
want me to
happen?
be okay and chill with supplying everything while you try to get your foundation together. When I met you, my foundation was together. So why would I sit baseline with your foundation where there is none?
Where
It
there
is
is none. That's why I
absolutely
always say pay attention. Stop trying to get with these men who just getting they like a Kevin Samuels of the world who was struggling his whole life and just got his shit together 2-3 years before he died. Like what the fuck? No.
oh, girl, no.
Like it's
I
the
can't.
man that wasted all of his 20s and early 30s wanting to be a rapper, doing nothing with his life, living off of chicks. So let me get $20, living in his mama house until his mama had enough, or whatever situation like that, and he don't decide to do nothing with his life until he damn near 38. But that's
Yeah.
the dude you want to be with, though.
And then they want to throw these little situations up. Now they don't want us to think of one of those big picture situations, but they always want us to see the big picture situations when the men finally make it out of their rut. They don't want to talk about what women get married at certain ages, at certain looks, and a certain amount of kids. No, they don't want us to look at that. But they are quick to be like, look at this guy who had nothing and now he got something, and look at how he doing his wife. Then we look up and he done left his wife for somebody else. Nonetheless,
That's why you don't build them.
nonetheless,
You be with the man. Listen, a man,
be with the man that makes
a
it.
man is going to put it into the woman that he want to be with. A man will be. You ever pay attention when they need to be needed? They
Yeah,
will put it in. They will get up out here. Even these drug dealers, they will get up out here, and make whatever happen for the woman that they want. They don't want
right.
or need $1 from her. Whether they're making $200,000 at a legal job, an unlegal job, whether his ass is working overtime at Title Max to
Yep.
make sure he could, or working overtime at whatever at the factory, whatever the fuck he work at, to make sure he taking care of him and his.
Yeah. And how about this, ladies? If you are gonna pick a guy, oh, I hate saying that. That just did something to me. If you are gonna pick a guy, okay, that's just not together yet, can you at least pick the guy that's gonna respect you, the one that's loving on you like crazy?
That too.
Can it at least be that guy, the guy who really don't have everything together, but he loves the ground you walk on. He ain't disrespecting you. He ain't out here cheating on you, bringing stuff back like babies and diseases and drama. Because some of y'all be wanting to give guys with potential a chance that ain't even giving you a chance. They running all over you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be like, oh, but he come home to meet. Yeah, because he ain't got nowhere else to go.
He ain't got nowhere else to do. Girl, tell it. Tell it.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's his house.
I rather too much people be struggling for nothing. Oh, you don't get, but for nothing.
For nothing. Like it's we gotta do better, sis. I want y'all to do better. See, this is like that love talk. We want y'all to do better. And I know I'm not into the whole divorce thing. I don't believe in divorce. But
I don't believe in divorce either.
If you are with a man who is not respecting you, get your plans in order and step away the winner of the situation.
Get out. Do not make you shouldn't be marrying trash to begin with. Do not allow a man to drag you to the pits of hell from which the fuck he came. Marriage is to make your life better. That's why you see all these women talking about, oh, I don't understand why marriage, because half of them who do know is chicks is marrying niggas because he cute instead of marrying providers.
Oh my
you marry a man because he cute. Oh, he only married you because you pay all the bills and he want to secure his spots.
Okay.
So yes, he cheating on your homegirl, and if that's of course, he ain't invested. He here for the meantime.
That's it. That is it. For the meantime, you are the fair weather booty that he is able to come and pump and dump on. And I don't want to say it that harsh, but I mean, reality is some of y'all are. Some of y'all are. Y'all the ones that they come home, they do that, or you allow them to come and hang out at your house all day, all night.
And these are the same women that'll talk about not wanting to get married. Oh, because the dude cheating on me. You think them trash ass niggas ain't cheating on you? You gonna leave? You gonna stay with that broke trash ass nigga cheating on you? But the dude who have money, he cheating on you every day because he ain't got no job and he got mad time and opportunity.
Right, he ain't fixing nothing.
You telling the girl who you might have cheated on her once, divorce him. He pay all the bills. She's good. She's settled. You want her to leave, but you with your trash nigga who don't do nothing.
Nothing. He ain't even switching a light bulb. Look, I can't be dealing with that type of mindset. It drives me crazy because I'm like, why do you not value yourself more? Now, we ain't talking about all the ladies. We know there's some ladies. We out here. We know better. But for those who don't or feel like they may not deserve better or don't think they're getting better, or if you just under the clouds and don't realize that you are really not getting what you should be getting, then sis, the message is for you, because I feel real hurt sometimes when I see stuff, and I don't mean like it's gonna destroy my life or something, but in the moment when I see stuff going down out here, I be like, oh, this hurts me. This hurts me. So if it hurt me, why it don't hurt you? Why are you still dealing with it? Why are you still there? Don't let the stereotype that there are not enough men, or that this is this is all he doing, then this was good right here. Take that. See, that comes from other miserable women who want you to be just as miserable as them. Yeah. I don't care if that message is coming from your mama, your sister, your cousin, your friends. Miserable. Okay, and even if they not miserable, they don't want you to be happier than they are, though. So if they can keep you in your little situation, so you don't end up stunting higher up on them, they'll do it. They will do it. Your friends will set you up with a guy that they know dang on well you shouldn't even be with.
Facts.
A guy that they only setting you up with because they want to keep him at arm's reach, so that when she leaves her man, she can come and sleep with your man.
Yes. Yep.
Be
And don't be
careful.
the ones
And you thinking she don't want your dusty Negro?
But don't be the ones. You spoke
Don't be
it.
the ones, man. So, but that is it. That is it. I just had to come back up here on that 50-50 thought. And I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down because I am exactly
Go
exhausted.
take a nap, girl. You running on freaking on fumes.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So, all right. I will see you guys later. Enjoy. Shout out to everybody. Once again, make sure that you cash app Jovi Beauty. And I said that because you should.
You
You
should.
should.
Thank
By
you.
now, if you done been here for a while, she should have a nice little cash app from you guys. I don't care if it's $5. Even if you just want to say this is my last $2. I ain't gonna say last $2, but look, shout out to $2 people. Okay,
I appreciate
make
it,
sure you
nothing
cash
less.
app it to Jovi Beauty. All right, because all of them dollars add up. She give y'all stuff Monday through Friday. Okay, she be out here working hard, giving y'all all her energy and everything. Go ahead and do that. And if nothing else, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you like the vibe, hit that notification bell, and make sure you share if you care, because trust me, we need to hear this. And sometimes once the video is over, whenever she ends this video, watch it again because you might have missed something. You might need to hear a little more. So
Yeah.
shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, and I am out. Bye.
All right. Bye, Jada. All right, guys. Okay. So we're going to wrap this up, okay? Because I'm hungry. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know I don't eat until after the show. That's how I'm trying to stay so thin. Y'all, I took this. Okay, so I went to the beach last week. And, well, y'all know I was at the beach. Anyway, it was a picture taken of me. I was like, bitch, I am thick. Okay, I am thick. Okay, listen, I do think that I want to. Anyway, I am thick in the best places possible. Okay, Ty says she's a new subscriber. I know Ty. Trust me, I know all my subs. I know you were new when you started talking. Shout out to you. We do this Monday through Friday. Sometimes I need a break. Like last week, I needed a break, okay? But normally we are here Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern. Try to also drop videos during the day. So please make sure to subscribe, support the channel. I love all of you. And like Jada said, donations are thoroughly appreciated. This is a lot of my time. She said, what if he catfished her, had a picture on Tinder looking like a chocolate kiss, and he showed up looking like Forrest Whitaker? I'd sue for emotional distress. He didn't show up. He didn't show up. And women do that shit too. Go home. I've had them situations and I've dubbed it and I'm out. I'm not suing a dude 2 years later. That's too much emotional stress. That's too much anger. You see how angry she is? Too much 2 years later. Anger. This ain't even an ex-husband vibe. Y'all know me already. You know when I say I divorce him, I'm kind of over the anger. You know what I'm saying? This ain't an ex-husband. This ain't an angry baby daddy vibe. This is a nigga who you were supposed to go out on a date with one good time. No, don't do it. No, ma'am, don't do it. We serious. Don't do it. You over here, you gonna learn about the beauty school. Don't do it. Don't even set yourself up for it. The set up for it is the knockdown of it. Don't do it. I know they trying to tell y'all. We fantastic. We independent. You know who you boast with? Your homegirls. You want to spend 50-50. You know who I 50-50 it up with? My peoples. Okay? And we don't even do that. Cause we just be fun. We be joking. Oh, I'm great. You let these niggas impress you. You don't impress. Our job as a woman is not tied up in your femininity is not tied up in your wallet, sis. And if a nigga think it is, he ain't the nigga for you. Okay. Margot says, I'm in my 20s and I need to have an investment and financial portfolio. Hasn't failed me once. 2 houses later, never put down my own down payment. Listen, what kind of life you want to live? I tell my 13-year-old that. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know the vibes with me and my kid. Y'all know we going to private. Girl, we are working on our private school. If we in 8th grade, so we got to start already. So she's working on her essays, because they want a bunch of essays. And child, I told y'all my baby made a movie back in like the 2nd grade. I'm trying to figure out a way to get it off of the broken laptop. Anywho, but she allegedly not allegedly, she has been writing a goddamn book. I love my baby. Nonetheless, I tell this to my if my 13-year-old can get it, y'all can get it too. Ivy all day. Okay, get your shit. Know your value. She said value goes down because we are older. My mid-40s, we should be making 100K. I don't consider our value as women for fuck ass Kevin Samuel dumbass niggas, yeah. For women, I know women who have been married multiple times. That's just the vibes of them. Women who ain't that girl, honestly, and ain't gonna get married or don't know how to keep a dude or don't know how to get a nigga to invest in her. Yeah. She must feel like her value going down because she don't know how to pull that shit. I don't think our value goes down. I'm 40. I'm dating someone my age. I can date people my age. I can date people younger than me and still get them to pay for shit and take care of shit and do all of this shit. I could date shit. I'm 40. I could date a fucking 50-year-old and be a PYT. At 50, you could date a 60-year-old and be a PYT. You bet you keep yourself up. You bad. You could date a 35-year-old nigga and let him fund your life. That's how I think. It's how you give it up. Your expectations. As I said, I always start out once it gets, can you even afford to date me? That's some real shit. Some niggas will look at that and be like, and that's cool. That ain't the nigga for you. If it's the nigga that for you or for nigga that value you for real, he gonna show you that he can afford to date you. No shade. It's just tea. Couture Bay. She been married too. I been married. I ain't no baby mama. If the girls who've been married, the girls who could pull now and fund these bills is saying it gotta be something to it. And again, I'm not saying you don't make your own shit. Of course, you do what you gotta do and take care of your shit. But like I say, I tell women all the time, I boast with my homegirls. I really don't boast with niggas. I let them be boastful. And be like, oh, that's so amazing. I let them be boastful. It's cool. It don't take away my shit or my accomplishments. You need to take care of me as a man. Everything in you want to be able to be like, I can do this. If he's about that life. If he's about that life. I got this. And even, let me tell you, that even the most fuckboy of the most fuckboy, even the most living off of every bitch she's ever been with, that ass nigga will meet that one girl that ain't for the shits, and he feeling her so much, he gonna make it happen. There's niggas out here, okay? There's black men. You can talk about, you can say white men and gigolos. There's black men out here who get money from women so they can take care of a woman. Do you understand? There's men out here who get money, who manipulate other women. Get money from, I told y'all when I lived in Atlanta, I dated this dude. He was fine as hell. Anyway, but he told me, he was like, he got women paying his car note, house note, all of this shit. And was like, you want some money? This chick sent me something. No. But there's men out here who will do that. Our thing is, if you're in a beauty school, we're trying to teach you not to be the ones he getting the money from. Okay. We'll be the ones that he getting in there too. I have Fish Mondays. Don't judge us over here in Brooklyn. We got Fish Mondays. We love us some fish. We 40 plus and we try to keep healthy. And we got Fish Mondays, and this nigga funds all the fish that I ever want, no matter what the fish, however the fish, we getting the fish. The shrimp, fish, the crab, whatever the fuck. It's Fish Mondays, and that's how it goes there. As Margo says, a young divorcee, I believe in divorce. In the words of my grandma, your grandma know if I leave him today, I'll be married again in 48 hours. He could try me if he wants to. Yes, don't take an L. I tell you, my ex-husband, you know, we had a lot of other issues, but another main issue was he couldn't. No, that was really the main issue that caused a lot of the issues. He couldn't provide. He couldn't. And the grand scheme of things, I can't be happy in a situation like that. It's always, and knowing me and knowing that caused other situations. I need a man who can provide. That's just what it is. That's what we agree on. You should not suffer forever because he decided he don't want to be shit. Because it's true. And trust me, a chick who's been married before will get married again. When I tell people, even when I, you know, was dating and all this shit, it is different when you've been married. It's different. Even if it's a divorce, then the baby mama vibes and all of that shit. It's just different. Y'all know what it is. That's why y'all over here. For various situations, though, child, I know I don't want to be in that situation, so I don't settle just to say I got something. She said, shout out to grandma. She said, can I get some of that thickness, girl? I was like, if anything, again, like I said, I might, you know, work on my little stomach or whatever, because it's not flabby or nothing. I'm like, damn, I am thick and like held together, Lou. Sorry, I'm just saying. Anyway, I was looking at the picture. I would post it, but there's someone else in the picture with me, so yeah. Let's get these likes up. It's not over 100. Oh, child, we out of here. She said, no, you don't deserve 50-50. Do you 50-50 yourself? Yeah, do that shit yourself. Go out with your fucking homegirls. If I have to pay half, I'm going out with my peoples. If I have to pay half, I'm fucking another nigga. We are roommates. If I have to pay half of the rent, guess what we are? Roommates. A man is a man. This is the same man that will sit up and say, I'm a man. I want the big piece of chicken. But you pay half the rent, bitch, bye. And then you wonder why. Then those are the same men in them situations that wonder why they got an angry black woman. You don't know why you angry if you gotta pay half the bills and still gotta treat this nigga with respect. What? Girl, bye. Patrick said, what kind of tomfoolery is this? Taking a man to court after 2 years? Absolutely ridiculous. She said, a guy knew I wasn't going to go 50-50. Dutch isn't that he souped up a situation where he brought me to a restaurant with his other chick working and acting like we're cousins so she could catch the tab. That shit is crazy. She said, I left him right at the restaurant. That, you told us this story. That is insane. That's what I said, but when you pay attention, then you start. That's what I said, you start knocking out. I get it. There's a lot of fuck shit men out here, and we all dated crazy niggas. But like to the extent that some women be dating some of these, I be like, how the fuck do you even get involved with some of these losers? But where is the vetting? Just that alone, just who's funding the first date alone tells us what's happening. Patrick wanted us to go Dutch. Patrick, we don't go Dutch over here. He said, how about going Dutch? We as men have value too. Being a paymaster is not the thing. Both parties are taking time to meet up, etc. What are y'all talking about is running game. It's not game. It's not game. Because I'm not going out with anybody I'm not interested in. That's the problem. That's the problem. Because they're like, oh, people. You know what I don't understand? When men honestly think women go out on dates for meals. Bitch, I really don't have to. I can go out on dates with my friends. Half of these niggas is too broke to. They tell you they too broke to pay half of the date, but they think you broke like them, and you need to trick them into paying for you to eat something like. Hold on, let me check to see if my food got here because I see a car pulling up. Hold on. Like, I think this shit is insane. Hold on. Wait. Oh no, it's coming. It's not here yet. Yeah. I think it's crazy. I'll be very honest. I think it's crazy. And the guy that's making a bit over $200K even though he started saying, okay, let's go to dinner or let's go on a trip and I'm paying, I'd be like, no, sir, I'm good. I hold that over him because I'm like, no, I'm for real. I wouldn't go out with him. How do you, so again, that's like those situations where a man, he makes $200,000, you work part-time, you make $50,000, but you have to pay half the rent. Like, but, and then he wants the big piece of chicken. You have to be all of these women things. You take care of the kids, you take care of just everything, right? Because this is what we do. Tell me that's not an L. Tell me you're not losing thoroughly and completely. Men can't deal with too much, but you know what they can do? They can work and they can problem solve. You ever had an issue and talk to a man? Most of them, if they're a man, they have solutions. Men make solutions. It's really simple. That's how I see it. It's really simple. We do all of the shit. They make it easy for us to do what we need to do. All of that other bullshit talking about, oh, it's game. No, it's just, you just can't do it. And it's okay. I tell people, it's okay if you can't be who I would want to date. Because there's a million women out here who's with it. Why do you want to be with somebody who wants more than you have to offer anyway? That's another reason why they don't want y'all wanting too much. And why the Kevin Samuel of the world making you feel bad about being thick while he has a thick container of fat around his motherfucking heart. And fell over onto the little fluffy bunny. Like, it's the manipulation of it all for me. Live in your means, my nigga. That's how I feel when in them situations. It's cool. It's gravy. But what the fuck it got to do with me? She said, who's paying? I'm not. She said, if you try to play me with a 50-50 offer, then you'll try to play me with someone else once we start dating. Yes, that already says how much he's known you for how long. Apparently your value is supposed to go down because because you're not 20 no more. And it's cool. Again, some men are like that. That's gravy, but you're right. To get into a situation with him for what? For him to disregard you like he was attempting to? For somebody else? Because if it was, he makes $200,000 a year. What the fuck is a dinner? For somebody that you've liked for 20 years. Are we serious? Suck my dick. How about that? Hold on. That life game recognized game. Okay, Patrick. You said pay and a paymaster. She said DC is freaking almost 60 years old. Okay. But again, it's the manipulation of it all. Don't let them manipulate you. That's what they say because they just can't afford to date you. They need help to pay the bills. It's cool. There's a million women out here who do it. Men tell us one thing they want out of a woman, but as soon as we say we want to provide her, it's a bad thing. LOL. If we can't provide what you value, you pass on us, right? Same thing. Yeah. Honestly. Because if you're not skinny enough, they'll pass on you. If you ain't fat enough, for some of them, they'll pass on you. You ain't light enough, they'll pass on you. If you ain't whatever the fuck. And they have that right, just like you have a right to say who you would like. You would like to date a man that it won't be that deep to go on a fucking date. You big and grown and fucking damn near 50, but you complaining about going out, paying for a woman to go out on a date. Shit crazy for me. She said, Ben, man, yeah, it's the vibes. When you have been it before, You can have those requests, you can have those values. People who do not live in your realm will go off and go on to people who live in their realm. There are a million chicks out here who will argue with you so they can pay half the rent. They will fight you so they can pay half the rent. Right? But again, they don't want them chicks. They want the ones who are valuable to have no value. Right? They don't want them. They want the women who are valuable, but they want us to lose the value. The chick who go on a date for meals are the ones who y'all shouldn't even be trying to date, but y'all want to date them dust bunnies because they're easier to get the kitty out most of the time. There you go. So you paying, just go get a prostitute. You paying the fuck. You're right. Because them be the ones. You talking about real things. Mm-hmm. Oakland said, girl, get your life. I would be too embarrassed to file a lawsuit over being stood up. Lick your wounds, eat some ice cream, and get over it, babe. Facts. Facts, Oakland. She said I wanted to see her full face. Oakland, she black, child. Everybody was black. We did that earlier, child. Now you're over. Now he was in his 30s, and I'm like, we're still hurt by other chicks that played you. Exactly, the damage of it all. I don't want, just like a dude. My dude should not have to deal with the effects of fucking Gemini. Okay, he should not have to deal with the effects of my ex-husband. This is what I'm talking about. These damaged ass niggas don't want therapy. They don't want to fix any of their problems. They want to take all of their exes. If we, for real, you have people that, because of whatever happened with that's your issue. That's your past. That issue with that person, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Keep that shit over there with your bad decisions and your bad choices. Just like I gotta keep the shit that happened when I was making the bad choices with these motherfuckers. Can't put that on a new nigga because what the fuck is that, right? But you gotta prove that you like him for more than his money, even though you've known him for 20 years. On top of that, on top of that, and top of you being a better woman than most of the women that he's probably dated before, on top of all of that. But whatever, let me get out of here. I'm hot. My food coming now. Me telling my African family. Imagine me telling my African family that was going 50-50. Disownment will happen immediately. That's another thing. He said he loved the cuss. I love you too, Patrick. Listen, I don't agree with none of my subs all the time, ever. And they don't agree with me all the time, ever. But we get to have these conversations and to discuss, okay? I let a cousin too. F him. Okay. Yeah, imagine you telling your African family you going, you know what I'm saying? Imagine some people are just like that. Imagine these imagine these white bitches saying that to their, it's like, this is why we keep struggling. We are here to uplift black women. And I don't care how it might make some men feel about whatever. We're going to uplift her because too many black women don't feel value for shit. They think they got to put in work to be loved. They think they have to pay for a nigga to love them. Can you imagine? They don't see the value within themselves. My value says that if you like me and you see value in wanting to be with me, you could take me on a date. And if you can't, that's okay. I'm not cussing you out. I'm not calling you a deadbeat. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just not doing it. It's cool. I ain't got to do all of that. You ain't got to do all of that. Anyway. You know what I mean? But they would still look at me like, all except one of my relatives, because her husband runs the money, even her, Lord have mercy. Listen, you can't, I say all the time, and I'm going to end this shit on this. When, like, even when we talk about, like, these relationships and, you know, some women talking about, oh, marriage is trash, but I've noticed a lot of them are giving examples of women who married trash ass niggas who they shouldn't probably have married. They married him because they thought he was attractive. You know, he probably never showed any form of being a provider, you know, having any of that shit embedded in him, right? You know, hold on, sorry, I'm looking at something, right? He don't have any of that shit embedded in him. So I can understand why, if that's the example and that's all you see, why you don't see value in marriage, right? But like, there is value when you are dating correctly, dating with a purpose, right? Like, focusing on, like, again, taking away these male traits, you know what a male trait is? And one male trait is dating someone because they're attractive. That's what men do. And it's cool. It's embedded into their DNA. That's why it's embedded into our DNA to try to be pretty. And why we look and shape, and why that's just what God invented. That's why God didn't make them so fucking complicated in the head, right? A man like you, he want to fix your problems. Point blank in the story. Whether it's an argument with a friend, whether it's this, whether it's that, he listening so he can come up with a solution. He gonna take care of his woman. He gonna take care of his kids. He gonna provide. He gonna make everything copacetic. Those are the situations, those are the relationships, those are the the lives that I want for all of our beauty school members, whether they're female or male. I want men to be in situations, you know, where they're not feeling like pay pigs or some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they're actually in healthy, beautiful relationships with healthy, beautiful people, and not attracting beer damage all the time and not knowing what the fuck. Because just like I tell these chicks, you know, you got to, you know, be held accountable for the bad decisions we make in dating. Yo, nigga is gonna be held accountable too. Because nothing about her said that she was about anything but a nut. And when all you wanted was a nut, nigga, pay for that date or just go pay for a prostitute. I don't know what to tell you. But my food is about to be here, so I got to go. All right? I love you all. And as always, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, I'm going to finish this up. Hold on, we're going to finish this up and then y'all will stop commenting. Patrick said, life is a gamble. It's a roll of dice. It's true. We do the best we can. We provide and keep it moving. Offer advice when needed. Okay. She said, facts. The marry the wrong one's child probably was the popular guy in the club with struggle pockets, decent peen, and a smile. There you go. I keep telling y'all, don't marry those. Those are baby. You don't even date them niggas. If you want to fuck them, you fuck them 1-2 good times, and you leave it alone. You leave it alone. You don't date those. You date with purpose. What the fuck? You don't date those. So of course you don't see no benefit of marriage. My parents were married, divorced and married other people. I grew up seeing provider ass men. Is this my food? Hold on, there's a car parked here. Wait a minute. No, the food guy is on a bike, so it's not my food guy, but it is a car parked here. I don't know, fuck it. Anyway, let's finish this up. She said, I'm also about to order some lunch. I ordered some sushi. I was going to order a thing roll, but I ordered some sushi. She's about to do a webinar. Have a good one. She said, I'm old school. You provide your role. I'll provide. I believe in gender roles. I cook. I told you, I got the steak fucking seasoning, marinating in the goddamn kitchen. I believe in gender roles. Man don't have to come home. He busting his ass since 5 this morning working. What have food when he come home? Everything gonna be taken care of because I believe in gender roles. I'm not gonna ask him to cook unless it's frying the fish because he likes to fry the fish on Fish Fried Monday. Anyway, I'm done. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden. I'm about to open up all these windows, y'all. I am melting. I'm melting. I can't wait for my sushi to get here. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow at noon for another episode of the Jovi B show at the Jovi Beauty School. And as always, I hope you live like your life like it's golden because there's no other way to live it. Okay, fuck that 50-50. You deserve